what's going on, everybody? Ooh, just had to do a quick mute check. Looks like I'm not muted. That is excellent. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get the stream started nice and quick tonight. Let me get a tweet out. Let's see. The tweet for today. Dearest Yacht Marvel Champions. Let's say I think AI is getting to the point where it can probably replace me, and the only way you guys would know I've been replaced is that I would start showing up on time. Yes. No. Does that make sense even? Let me see. I think AI is getting to the point where it can probably replace me, and the only way you guys would know I've been replaced is that I would start showing up on time. Tweet. A little too wordy. I could have probably worded that way better, but you know. Whatever, man. Let's start the stream, eh? Alright. Easy. Send it over $1.50 with the salt shaker. I'm about to slap that salt shaker right out from your hand, man. Slap. Thanks, dude. What the? No. That was weird. I don't know if I've done that before. I'm sure I've done that before at some point, but either way, hello. Just saying hi. Easy just saying hi, and at Taylor Boss, you know, if he did that, he'd start showing up at 9:45. What did Taylor Boss say? You should just say the stream starts at 9:30, so you look early all the time. It's not a bad idea, but yeah, Easy's right. I would just show up at 9:45. Yeah, that would be a problem. It would be. You know, some days I think if I streamed earlier, I would maybe actually, like, if my normal time was earlier, I just wonder what that would do. There are days, man, there are days where, like, I could start the stream earlier. I could start it at, like, let's say 8 o'clock Pacific time. It's now, you know, 9:17 Pacific. So, like, an hour earlier, right? But then I'm like, oh, dang, dude, I got an hour. Yeah, let me get some food and stuff, you know. And I use that hour and then just, like, a bunch of extra time that I shouldn't be using. But if I actually just said, oh, okay, I'm going to start the stream at 8. I wonder, man. I probably would still be late, but I wonder if I wouldn't be. Maybe I wouldn't be. I don't know. Either way, I'm not changing the time. The time is 9. But, anyway. Kieran sent it over to just saying D. And then also saying, dang it, easy. Yeah, Kieran. Just barely missed it, bud. Well, successful ranking of Voodoo, now rank 3. Okay. But unsuccessful in going for the dupe. Gotcha. Won't tell you how many units were lost. Uh-oh. But dear God, it's painful. Oh, no. Kieran. I guess push for Thronebreaker and get a gem on July 4th. Yeah. Yeah, you could assume, I would assume at least there's going to be some sort of gem available on July 4th. I wonder, though, if Kabam is going to throw a curveball. We don't know. Oh, Pixie Bell. Sleeping already, Pixie Bell. We don't know when, what's it called? We don't know when relics are coming out, but part of me wonders, like, if 6 stars are, like, meant to be have, like, a longer shelf life to them, if Kabam, you know, if the community doesn't want to see 7 stars, right? If the community doesn't want to see 7 stars and 6 stars do end up sticking around longer, how for how long can Kabam keep giving out Awakening Gems as like the big prize? Obviously, we're nowhere near ending that point right now. Like 6-star Awakening Gems, still really good, you know, but there has to hit a point where it's just like, okay, well, I've naturally duped a bunch of champs, and I've also used Awakening Gems on a bunch of champs. I don't need Awakening Gems, you know, or don't need them as much, you know, except for maybe every now and again for like a brand new champ. I mean, I guess you don't really ever hit that full saturation point because of new champs, huh? But anyway, the point is they could, if they wanted to, they could end up giving out something else for those big deals. We don't know. Anyway, let's hit the arena a bit, eh? Ooh, wait. Is it the... It's the Alpha Arena. I may do that later. I don't know. I haven't needed the Alphas as much, so... I've been skipping that arena, but... I feel like every once in a while I should probably do it, you know? So we'll see. Alright, anyway... X Delta sending over a couple of loonies, quite possibly a toonie. Saying BG Twitter, please. Okay. Give me 1 sec here. Oh my god. Just took down the collector today, and I'm super happy to finally be uncollected. Okay, nice. Managed to also get a 5-star Nexus out of a GMC, which got me a She-Hulk. Hey, shout out to MSD on that one. Any advice for what 5 stars to focus on ranking now? I have boosts on in the screenshot. Okay. Well, first off, grats on uncollected, dude. That's always a big milestone to get. As far as which 5 stars, I mean, Ghost is very strong. Sometimes it's because of the different play style. Players who are about where you're at in the game can struggle to play Ghost. If you do well with Ghost, then by all means, like, continue ranking and playing Ghost. But if you are one of those players that struggles a bit, you know, there's nothing wrong with going with other options. I'd say both Angela and Hyperion are great options. X23, I wouldn't go, like, super all in on. But it's okay to get her to, like, I'd say rank 3. Looks like she's at rank 2 at the moment. Perhaps. Nebula's good. The She-Hulk you got's good. I wouldn't touch Star-Lord, would not touch Void, would not touch... Well, Omega Red you could maybe touch a little bit. That sounds weird saying touch like that. These champs, they kind of need to be awakened. Like, all 3 of these are good, but need to be awakened. Actually, I'd probably just count out Star-Lord altogether at this point, but these 2 kind of need to be awakened. So, yeah, I would say, if you like Ghost, keep playing Ghost. Regardless if you like Ghost, these 2, your 2 Cosmics right here, are really good. Nebula as well. I would say, like, for your tech option, if you don't like Ghost, then go Nebula. And then, yeah, like all these 4 plus Shield kind of thing. Yeah, like, you don't necessarily need to rank every single champ that I mentioned there, because you're gonna be expanding your 5-star roster. So, you know, I would say that the Cosmics are probably like your... What's the best way to put it? They probably have like the longest shelf life on them, where like I'm still using Angela and Hyperion to this day. Whereas like X23 will drop off. She is good early on, but she will drop off as time goes on. So yeah, like, yeah, continue using your 4-star champs as you rank up some 5s and then pull in some new ones. But that's my advice on that. Hopefully that helped. Thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it. Guy Garner sending over a buck as well. Thanks, dude. Saying, BG, I demand, nay, request Battlegrounds from the bald one. Oh, man. Well, much like Metallica, I'm not taking requests tonight. I don't know how I just compared myself to Metallica. But I tried to think. I was thinking of some sort of music thing, and for some reason Metallica was the first band that popped into mind. That's right. I'm about as good as Metallica. We're peers. But yeah, dude, I don't think I'm gonna be doing Battlegrounds tonight. Sorry, man. Rip request. Eric Nelson sending over to saying tweet. Okay. Eric Nelson. What do we got on the Tweetiverse? Let's see. This is why I buy the Cav Nexus is on Wednesdays. Also, what do you think about pick 3? Haven't done it yet, but I'm debating it. Let's see. Okay. That's 6-star Knull. Nice. Very nice. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Well, so there's been a bunch of discussion recently here about Knull. I mean, here's the thing. If you don't have a bunch of SIGs, I would say don't. Definitely don't. If you do have a bunch of SIGs and you didn't mind tossing them Knull's way, it's debatable. He doesn't need to be awakened, but I like Knull a bunch, and I would probably do it. That said, I don't have a Knull. That was from brief testing experience in the past. I would play around with the champ a bunch before committing. Not only an awakening gem, but a bunch of SIG stones too. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. He doesn't need to be awakened, so play him. Play much like Happy Gilmore. Play it as it lies. I don't know why I'm saying things like that tonight. I'm AI tonight, I guess. That's why it's sounding a little bit funny. But yeah, play the champ unawakened. And decide from there. You don't have to commit all at once just because you pulled the champ and then boom, suddenly he's rank 4 SIG 200. Thank you for the 2 dude. Andrew Field sending over a buck as well. Andrew, thank you. Zambishi got Thronebreaker today. Hey, nice, man. I'm so happy. Thanks for the awesome content. Oh, dude, thank you. Thank you very much. Congrats on your Thronebreaker title. Hell yeah, man. Congrats. Dragon sent over 2 saying roster stats time. Let's go. Roster stats time. Roster stats time. Roster stats time. Is this a tweet? I don't see anything else in the chat. I'm assuming it's a tweet. It's a tweet. Let's see. Hold on. Can you get out of here, Mysterio? Take your fishbowl and get out. Okay, let's see. Time for stats. Quick highlights from May 2021 to April 2022. Ooh. Okay. I think this is year over year. Growth in 6-star champs, 60 to 126 is insane. 3 rank 3 champs up to 27. Wow. From 79 to 7 5-star rank 1. Wow. So close to 0. Yeah, damn. That is some serious growth. 35 to 54 5-star rank 5. All that roster coverage. Dragon, your roster exploded. Hot damn. Doubled your 6 stars. I mean, holy crap. I like the breakdown too. Using the whiteboard desk. Oh man. Dragon showed off this desk in a different chat the other day. You know, I don't think I said it, but when I saw this picture before, for some reason, not this picture, because I didn't see this picture before, but the last time you showed this desk, for some reason, I thought you like were editing a picture on your phone and were just like, you know, drawing with your finger or something like that. And I was like, huh, that's an interesting way to show some math that you were doing last time. Until you said it was a whiteboard desk, and I was like, oh, that makes much more sense. That makes an infinite amount of more sense. But dang, just out here spreadsheet in IRL. Even got the 4-star 550 update. That's pretty awesome. I like it. All right, hold on. Did I see Pixie Bell going off already? What is Pixie Bell on about? Let's see. BG, can you look at my roster and tell me who does what for every node in the game? Thanks, big fan. That's really what the... Okay, anyway, moving on. Eric Nelson sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, currently don't have any SIGs, and my rank 3 soon to be rank 4 Herc is getting all my cosmics. Yeah, so don't use that gem then. 100% save that gem. Alright, John sending over buck. Thank you, dude. Saying ABG. Got 6-star Winter Soldier from Mythic Crystal from Spring Cleaning. At least they got a 6-star from it. That's true, dude. Yeah, Winter Soldier might not be the best one, but hey, it was only a 20% chance to get a 6-star period, so that's pretty cool, dude. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Congrats on beating the odds. I got to send over a buck as well, saying BG, I am Metallica. Brian the Bald Man Grant 2022. Basically, dude, I'm basically Metallica. Yeah. Lars? Come on, give me a break. I am Metallica. All 5 members? I don't even know how many members are in Metallica. But thank you very much for acknowledging it, finally. BG, what's the dumbest champion in the contest? Man-Thing. But that's why he's also my favorite. He's the most lovable. He's that lovable, kind of dumb champ that you don't want to mess with because he's just off doing his own thing. Just can't be bothered to even be in the contest, but he's here. He somehow got roped into it, and he's here. But yeah, he's the actual dumbest and the greatest. What are the prizes of this arena? I'm just going for milestones. Each milestone has a little bit of units, a little bit of battle chips, some crystal shards, some gold. Does Metallica have 150,000 subscribers by streaming every night? Dude, they probably... I can't even imagine if Metallica streamed every night. They probably would have. Yeah, it would probably take one night for that to happen. But it hasn't happened yet, so you're right. Screw you, Metallica. BG just got into Seattle for a few days. Hey, nice. What are the must to do while in town? Oh, wait, you're PG. Never mind. Good. I'm glad you said it and I didn't have to. Because, yeah, I couldn't tell you, dude. Outside. Dude, the must to do in town while you're here is to stay inside, man. It's a crazy world out there. Kidding me? No, I actually don't know what are the must-dos in town. Couldn't tell you. I have done some touristy type stuff, but all of that was like before I moved here. All of that came from a trip that happened what, like 2 or 3 years prior or something like that. I don't remember what year I moved out here, but it was in 2015. It was the first time I came to Seattle for a friend's wedding. And yeah, at the time we did like the, what's it called? Like Pike's Place Market, which, yeah, I mean, that involves spending money. So you guys know I didn't really do a whole lot there, but you know, we just walked around, saw it. We walked to the Space Needle. I peed at the base of the needle. Cost money to go up top, so I didn't do that. Now there's tons of restaurants and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm also a picky eater, so good luck. Fine, it's up. There's other people from Seattle in the chat. I don't know if currently, but we have had other Seattle people in here. Too bad Abby Doe isn't around. He'd probably be able to tell you best. Hey Lars, when was the last time you played the drums? Oh, man, Anders, it's been a while. Wait, is it Anders or Anders? Anders, probably? I think that's the way I've heard that name before. Sorry. It's been a while. Actually, I haven't played since coming out here. So whenever I did move, which I think was 2018. Whenever I did move to Seattle from New Jersey, yeah. Sucks. Miss it. Brain Kabam said today they're changing the spawn rate of full energy refills from 5.3.6, so folks won't be able to farm them there anymore. Do you think they'll make it harder to farm revives? Easy. The way you worded that message, it felt like we were on the street and you were holding a mic to your own mouth as you were reading the question, then you just passed it over to me. Because you tagged me in like the message right after, so you're like, care to comment? I'll be totally honest, I am 100% surprised that they have not made it more difficult to farm revives and have not like pulled the potions out of Realm of Legends. I'm very surprised at that. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, at a certain point, I kind of just figured, okay, well, I guess they're just leaving that stuff there, and that's that. And it's not going to change. So, it was a little bit of a surprise to see that today. But I'm still kind of surprised that, like, years ago, those changes weren't made. And it's just been okay all this time. It is a bit surprising to me. So, do I think they're going to change that stuff? I would probably say it's like a 50-50. Oh, that's a cop-out answer. I can't say 50-50. I'm not going to say much higher than it, though. I'll say like 60-40. So, gun to my head, I would say yes. I do think at some point they would change those spawns. But if they cut like the refills, how much does it actually matter? No, I mean I think it does. I still think it does matter. Because yeah, like while you don't have infinite energy to farm revives and potions and stuff like that, you don't always need infinite energy. Just completing whatever monthly difficulties you want to do and then being able to dump your energy into that stuff, it does end up trivializing a lot of content. I don't think it did in the past. Like when I farmed like 1,000 potions or whatever it was for Labyrinth of Legends, it was hard as hell to get all those potions because it was a manual effort, and we were using like I was using like 550 Archangel 4-star doing those farms, which yeah, he's pretty quick, but like he's nowhere near as fast as the champs we have today. So it was a much more difficult and strenuous farm. Today it's like, okay, well, we've got not only auto fight, but auto play through the entire quest, which for Realm of Legends is potions, for other quests is revives. So I do think they'll change that stuff eventually, but I could also see them leaving it alone. There's my thoughts on it. I'm not asking for them to change it, by the way. Don't get it twisted, okay? I'm not out here like, yeah, Kabam, make these changes, damn it. Don't anyone get it twisted. I'm just answering Easy's question. All right, Guy Gardner sent it over bug. Thank you, dude. Saying BG Fury rules and Doom drools. That is all. Have a good night. Okay, but Guy Gardner, where do you stand on the guillotine situation? Like, is she more of a drooler or a ruler? Does she fit in neither of those categories? I would like an entire tier list that is all just drooling or ruling. Much like the cats and dogs of the, I don't know. It wasn't cats and dogs, right? It was just, what was the original drool and rule one? Was it just, boys drool and girls rule? Was that the original one? Or was it like dogs drool, cats rule or something? Anyway. I don't know how I even got on this tangent. Guy Carter, thank you very much for starting what is the worst tangent I've ever started. Jay Betts said over Puck, what up, dude? Say BG, have you touched on the Attorney of Pain? I have not. If not thoughts outside of the Paragon objective, it definitely sounds exciting. It sounds cool. I only had a chance to like skim the forum post, so I don't know all the details. We could probably go take a look at that. It does sound cool. I mean, that's not really too surprising since Summer of Pain was pretty cool, so I had pretty high hopes for the event when they announced it. I'll take a look at it in a sec. I got the forum post pulled up. John sent over a buck saying, check Twitter, please, John. This is my 6-star roster, and I am not Cavalier yet. What are your thoughts? My thoughts? You got some good 6-stars here. You've got a lot of old school 6-stars. If you look like, you know, 2015, all these champs, right? 2015. I don't know when Red Hulk came out. Was that also? I think maybe 2016. But then you got like OG Scarlet Witch up here as well. A lot of the older champs in the game. Not to say they're all bad. Dude, Scarlet Witch is cool. You're gonna have to get her awakened somehow. Stark Spidey is the one that jumps out as like the most useful of the bunch. But then also, you know, Guillotine, Heimdall for synergy, Red Hulk and Hulky B. Some good ones. Yeah, man, you got some. This is a pretty large 6-star roster for not being Caveat, dude. I'd say it's a pretty large 6-star roster. Oh wait, there's what? That was just part 1. I just realized there's more. What? Okay, so these are the champs above. Okay. Well, you also got Shang-Chi, Spidey Ham. Dang, dude, you got the new Scorpion, which I still haven't tested yet. Damn, dude. Just started with these. Okay, so it's not that you have an imbalance of 2015 champs. It's just that their PI is so low that they're pushed to the bottom. And you have some insane 6-stars. Yeah, your roster's nuts, dude. Not even Cav, and you've got, you know, Claire, Doom, CGR, Fury, all these, man. Yeah, your roster's sick, dude. Very nice. That's crazy. I don't think Sigil Witch needs to be awakened. Wait, was that Sigil Witch? Dude, I could have sworn that was OG Witch. You might be right, though. I guess because I just saw yeah, that is Sigil Witch. Okay. Whoops. My bad. I didn't realize that was Sigil Witch. I was like, I didn't even know that 6-star Scarlet Witch was a thing. But she is, right? It's just, let me double check that. She's not. Okay. She's not. I was like, yeah, that threw me off. It makes so much more sense that it's Sigil Witch. Damn it. But didn't they announce they're bringing all the 5 stars to 6? Maybe they didn't do that. Maybe that was just all the ones that are already available. They're putting them in the crystal. All right. Listen, shut up, everybody. Let's just move past all those mistakes that I just made. All right. Marshmallow 339 hit that member bud. Hey, Marshmallow, thank you very much. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. And all these kick-ass custom emojis from a guy who doesn't even know that OG Scarlet Witch isn't available as a 6-star. Dude, thank you very much. Appreciate that support. Saying ABG, been watching the streams a lot for quite a while. Definitely my favorite streamer, so wanted to support. Oh, man. Well, thank you very much. That's super kind of you to say. Thanks, dude. Okay. Let's take a peek at the eternity of pain here. I'm not going to read it all word for word, but skim through here. OBG, hope you're having a great time. Question, what are the champs? They absolutely didn't like them at the start, but now you like them. Also rank them in that matter if you like. Oh boy, champs that I didn't like at the start, but now I like them. Boy, mummy, that's a really good question. Okay, we're gonna look at this post in just a sec. Actually, no. I'll come back to that question in a sec, because that might take longer even to look at. All right, the post actually isn't that long, so maybe we will read through this. Pain is eternal, and soon a special set of challenges will be made available to Thronebreaker players. So this does kind of suck that it's leaving out Cav level players entirely. I don't know if I agree to that. It feels like the progression titles are really, like they're really trying to push these progression titles, I guess. Then again, maybe this can be seen as like, well, we don't have a Thronebreaker monthly event quest, so this is a kind of a replacement for it. Anyway, by completing Act 6, Chapter 4, and having, yeah, okay. All right, starting on May 11th, challenging content that consists of one 1v1 fight will be released weekly. Be warned, however, that these encounters are not for the faint of heart and will cause you to be overcome with grief. We'll see about that. Each week, for 5 weeks, a new fight will be featured, and the previous week's fight will be removed. The 5th week, which will go live on June 8th, will result in the culmination of your grief and denial, where you'll be tasked with dealing with all 4 of the previous fights in one painful path. Fret not, though, as you'll be able to bring 3 champions on this path, and we'll have 3 weeks to deal with this monumental task. They're really hyping this up to be a bit too much. Monumental task. We'll see about that, Kabam. To further increase the pain and difficulty, each week the fights will be accompanied by 2 solo objectives. These are typically the hardest part, is the solo objectives. Or at least if it's anything like last year's Summer of Pain. For you to try and overcome, with the 5th week featuring not 2, not 3, but 4 solo objectives. And yeah, this might actually be pretty difficult. Might require multiple playthroughs. For players who have reached the rank of Paragon by completing Act 7, Chapter 4, and have at least, they will have access to 1 additional solo objective each week, and 2 additional solo objectives during the 5th week. In my opinion, that's a lot that you're not gonna have access to if you're not Paragon. 1 additional solo objective each week, and 2 additional solo objectives during the 5th week. I get the feeling that it's going to be, reward-wise, pretty important to have Paragon for this event. Of course, like anything, yeah, you don't actually need it. Maybe you shouldn't be stressing it or whatever. I'm not saying that, but all I'm saying is, like, there's a lot of solo objectives exclusive to Paragon. But all right, anyway. What of my rewards, I hear you ask? Very well, you'll be generously gifted 1 gold for each encounter and solo objective you complete. That is pretty generous. You demand more? What arrogance. However, perhaps your pain and suffering is worth more. As you win fights and complete the solo objectives, you'll collect points that will upgrade the rewards you can collect at the end of this set of challenges. Those rewards will remain a secret until the event begins. Denial is only the start. The pain will continue all year long. Once this event concludes, the next will start after a week's break. That means you'll be able to collect the rewards for this event 4 times over the year. Use this opportunity to test your might and seize the materials you need to empower your champions. So, that's pretty crazy that it's going to be a year-long thing. I'm sure there's going to be some fights that are really cool and others that are going to be less so, since they've got to, like, you know, pump these fights out every week. But overall, I think it's going to be really cool. I think it'll bring like a sense of discussion amongst the community every time a new fight comes out, and that's always cool to see, even if it's, you know, sometimes the challenge is maybe not the most difficult, and maybe not a lot of discussion needs to take place. But all of those fights, plus all of the special solo objectives and stuff like that, yeah, man, the contest will feel more lively, I think, which is cool. So yeah, I like that. BG, if I don't hear Mangog, Overseer, and American Chavez name out of your mouth, I will riot. Okay, Mangog for sure. You know what? So there are some. You're referring to the champs that I wasn't that into at the start, right? I still need to come back to that though. Eric Nelson said it over. Buck, thank you, dude. Saying BG with Dragon's epic whiteboard spreadsheet. I wanted to look at my progression. June 12th, 2020, I got uncollected. June 15th, 2021, I completed the Abyss and got Thronebreaker with a rank 3 unawakened Omega. Now April 27th, I have 2 rank 4s, 20 rank 3s, and if I had the gold, I could add 12 to that number. Dang, dude, just the gold holding it back, huh? And as soon as I complete Karina's 2, I will become Paragon. My account has exploded. Damn, dude. Yeah, it damn sure has. That is true. Hot damn. Dude, you gotta get some gold. Could explode way more. Alright, Malcolm Scott sent over a couple of them Australian bucks. Malcolm, thank you, dude. Saying, BG, how are you? Update on my girlfriend's 6-star roster. Her 4th pull was a CGR dupe to follow a Claire and Omega Red. Can't say I'm not jealous, dude. That is insane. You know that meme where like it's like a guy walking with his girlfriend and he like looks back at some other girl or something like that. Well, in this case, I think your girlfriend is the one that like is holding hands with you, but is just like looking at her own roster. Something like that, at least. I don't know. That roster is insane. What luck on the 6 stars. Let me just say, I hope the luck lasts, but we all know in this game it does not. So enjoy it while it lasts. Unfortunately, some rough times may come at some point here, but dang, for now, that's insane. That's insane. No, Paragon does not gate it. They get extra objectives. Okay, yeah. I mean, I've had this discussion in the past. In my opinion, that's the exact same thing. It's just a different way of wording it. For me, special objectives, that is content. Other people disagree that it's not content, but I can tell you when there's YouTube videos, I don't know what else to call it other than content. So yeah, that content is gated by the title. Simple as that. All right, Guy Garner sent it over $2. Thank you, dude, saying BG. Okay, yeah, I already read your message. So if I don't hear Mangog, Overseer, and American Chavez name out of your mouth, all right. So American Chavez, you're not going to hear out of my mouth. I still don't necessarily care about American Chavez. I don't. I mean, we're not counting champions. So the original question that White Mummy had was champions that I originally did not like, but the more I got to see them or play them, perhaps I did. Battlegrounds did kind of change a lot for me, where a lot of the defensive champions that I did not care about, yeah, I do suddenly care about. That's for sure. So I don't know. There's quite a few on that list, especially in the Mystic class. Even before Battlegrounds was a thing, Ebony Maw was a champion that, like, I don't know, I kind of sort of liked him on release, but also thought he was trash. But I always had just like that little bit of love for him. It's his buff that really did it, though, I guess. King Groot. I don't think I originally liked King Groot. I did like him way before he got his buff, of course. But when King Groot first came out, I was probably hating on him just like everybody else. I don't recall exactly how I felt about him, but I think that's it. I could tell you the champ I was most hyped for and most disappointed by was Kingpin. Reading his stats pre-release, I was like, this guy's going to be so incredibly broken. and then his crit rate came out, and it was absolutely abysmal, and therefore he wasn't a good champ. What are some good ones, man? Champs I originally did not like. Morningstar. I remember making a video saying like Morningstar is not my cup of tea or something like that. Or I titled it like strong but not my type, maybe. And that's kind of still true, but thanks to like, you know, incursions coming out, and hey, I used her for the longest path in. I used her a bunch during itemless. Used her for like the absolute longest path I took through 6.2.6. So yeah, I have used her in like some Legends run situations even. So Morningstar is definitely a good example. Nightcrawler is one that I didn't realize that his offensive damage was as good as it was. I thought he was just like absolute garbage, but offensively, he's actually quite. For his time, he was very strong actually. I don't know if there's too many others. There must be some others that are not coming to mind. I mean, I like the thing about some of these champs that the community overall wasn't as excited on, like Spidey 2099. Like I don't think I tested this champion, so I don't think I really formed my own opinion. I was kind of just like, I don't know, I guess he's not that good. But clearly he is very good. I don't know how many other champs fit in that category. That might be it. Roughly. Again, the defenders. I'm not really listing the defenders, but offensively, yeah, not too many champs, I don't think. There might be some others I'm just not remembering, which is possible. But those are the ones that come to mind, at least. Okay. Thomas Shaw, Thomas, sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, man, Twitter, please. Okay. Thomas, where are you at? Hey, we were just talking about Terax. Hey, man, wanted to stop by and show you my third rank 4. Okay. Damn, dude. What a beefy-ass Terax. What? Rank 4 Sig 200 Terax. That's insane, dude. I've never seen. I was just dumbfounded for a second here because I've never seen a Terax so beefy, dude. He chucked 200 Sig stones in the guy and everything. Hot damn. That's a Terax right there, dude. I don't even know what else to say. Hot freaking damn. Is that a cleanly trimmed beard I see? What's up, Karate Man? How you doing, Hercules? Alright, Guy Garner sending over another buck as well, saying America Chavez has been banned out more than my rank 4. She's at rank 3. We've got top 500 worldwide, top 100 in the US. Why would that be? I don't know. People don't want to fight her, I guess. Maybe she's really good at on the safeguard variant, since longer matches tend to make America Chavez more annoying. I don't know. You tell me. Why would it be? It sounds like you've got more experience with it. The matches that she doesn't get banned out, is how, like, does she win a lot, or it might be that people don't necessarily know how to fight America Chavez just from inexperience. I'm just guessing, but you got the experience. Let the world know. 4-star Hyperion is better than a 3-star Hyperion and not as good as a 5-star Hyperion. Wow. What a breakdown here about Hyperion. That is true. It is all true. Just getting back into the game. What are good characters to hope for when getting crystals? Oh, Ryan, I mean, a lot of champions, dude. I don't even know where to begin. Hercules is probably the like community favorite, I would say, in recent times. I mean, he was first off voted for to be added to the game, but when he actually did get added to the game last year, he took it by storm. The dude is super strong. So yeah, I don't know how long he's been gone for, but a lot of powerful champs in the game these days, along with champs that got buffed. So I don't know necessarily where to begin. John sent over another bug saying Sunspot was the last 6-star I pulled, and I'm close to getting another 6-star. Okay. Well, that was the last good 6-star to get. But dang, dude, yeah, your 6-star roster is still crazy for where you're at. That's craziness. Alright, hold on. Guy Garner saying, because she is amazing, BG, and if you keep putting her down, I will smush all of your beans. Dude, this is what I don't understand. Because it's not, I'm not out here just like talking trash about America Chavez. You bring the champ up, putting words in my mouth that I, you know, I'm supposed to like every single champ that you like and all this stuff. Just because I'm like, yeah, you know, that's not my type of champ. That's all I say. And then all of a sudden, it's not good enough. I have to love the champ or something, or else my beans are gonna get smushed. Leave my beans alone, dude. Enjoy your America Chavez. I don't have to like every champ that you like. You got me on Mangog, dude. I want a Mangog. Why can't that be good enough? It's never good enough. Is 5-star Omega Red good? Yeah, Omega Red is very good. His Awaken ability, kind of important. Adds a lot to Omega Red's damage. And it also helps a ton if you're running Suicide Masteries, in particular the Bleed one, or any fight that you can get. Bleed on yourself, you'll deal significantly more damage. But yes, he's very strong. BG, I recently became Toilet Breaker, and they made a new rank. How do you feel about that? What rank comes after Toilet Breaker? Toilet Breaker? Is it just like Bathroom Annihilator or something? Or was that actually just meant to be Throne Breaker? I thought you were just talking about your recent trip to Taco Bell. I mean, I made a video about my thoughts on Paragon. It's good that the short version is it's good that there's a new title. It felt like a new title. It honestly felt like a bit late for them to be adding a new title. I thought they were going to add it earlier than they did. Which, yeah, I know might sound frustrating because not everyone is Thronebreaker. And maybe that's what they're waiting for. Maybe they were waiting for enough people to hit Thronebreaker. But I thought they were going to add one earlier than they did. So I'm happy they added a new title, but I think it's early to be excluding Paragon players from certain content, especially when the requirements are as steep as they are. Porcelain Punisher, is that the next title? Oh my god. Wow. Leave my beans alone, dude. BG 2022. When you type it out like that, it feels like I should be saying it more like this. Leave my beans alone, dude. Oh, man. Oh, hey, BG. What up, David? Thoughts on 5.3.6 nerf? We kind of touched on it briefly. I'm surprised they didn't change it a long time ago. I don't know. I to be honest, I never really thought that farm was that good in the first place, though. So I never did that farm. So it's like a little bit surprising that they chose now to change it and didn't change it earlier. Personally, I always thought it was better to farm arena rather than farm energy refills from there. Like, I get it if you're looking strictly for energy refills. Yeah, you probably can get more there, but the arena gives so much more. The arena gives units that you could choose to spend energy refills on, while also giving, you know, crystals that will give you ISO if nothing else, and gold and all that. Like there are some players that they you know, open up enough cav crystals or something like that where, yeah, the ISO and the gold is not going to matter to them that they get from the arena. But for the vast majority of players, I think it's way better to spend that time in arena than it is just to like be farming energy refills. It feels really inefficient. But yeah. Came out for a bit. Be kind, kitties. All right, Miss Jane. See you later. Does anyone know why I don't have any champions to grind for in arena? Is it because I'm low level? Yeah, you have to be uncollected to unlock the champion arenas. In Poland, Paragon means Bill. I think someone from Kabam's team is from Poland and likes to troll. Interesting. Is that really what it means? That's crazy. I believe you. I'm just, it's one of those things where, like, I think it'd be funny to type it into the translator here. I wonder if the spelling is exactly the same. Look at that, dude. The receipt. That's crazy. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, it's possible, but Paragon is definitely, I don't know. Paragon is one of those words that you don't hear it a ton, but like I've heard it enough that it's like, yeah, it makes sense as a title. But that is pretty funny. Toilet Breaker has the title, The Abyss That Splashes Back. Wow. Sup, BG? What do you think of pausing the game to win matches in Battlegrounds? Okay, so I made a video talking about ways to like exploit a little bit in Battlegrounds and things that I think Kabam should do to prevent it. And essentially, my thoughts are this: pausing in Battlegrounds, like you should your health your health score should go down to 0 if you pause in the Battlegrounds, unless you defeat the opponent. So like if it's a legitimate pause and you just, I don't know, you got to scratch your nose for a second or something like that, and you go back to the game and you're able to defeat the opponent, okay, fine, whatever, no penalty, no nothing, it was just a pause. But if you're pausing because the opponent's about to launch their special 3 and you realize, oh crap, I can gain way more points if I just pause the match and keep my points rather than taking all that damage, that's a problem. I think that's stupid. I think your health remaining points should be completely cut away. I can't imagine watching like a tournament or something like that where that takes place. That's often what needs to happen for something like that to change in competitive games, from my experience, from what I've seen in the past. Like there was something in Dota called fountain hooking, which if you don't play, I don't even know if it's worth me explaining. But anyway, it was this very odd case where like you were kind of able to exploit a certain interaction. It was really entertaining, actually. It was super entertaining in the tournament, but millions of dollars were on the line. And this interaction that probably was never intended by the devs was used as a way to win matches. And as soon as that happened in a tournament setting, something that like these people clearly practiced before the tournament, it was very difficult to pull off, much more difficult than just like pausing the game. As soon as that happened in a tournament setting, it got changed. There's a few other examples of that I could think of too, but that's probably what'll happen if they don't make a change to it ahead of some tournament. I can only imagine someone in a tournament is literally going to just pause a match. It's going to be really boring to watch because we're going to have to sit there and watch the clock drain. It's going to feel like cheating, even though it's technically not cheating to do it. So yeah, I think Kabam should just get out in front of it and say, like change the rules and make it clear to players that if you pause and time out of a match without defeating the opponent, then yeah, your health remaining points should be stripped away. You might even still win. It's just that you're not going to get any points for health remaining because the assumption is you're pausing because the opponent has a special 3, and that special 3 would take your life away either way. So that's my thoughts on it. Fountain hooking, do they get better prices near fountains these days? You know, Casual Cashew, I'm not going to boo you. I should tell you to take a lap, but I'm not going to. All right, John sending over another bug. Thank you, dude, saying, I hope I can dupe CGR, Sunspot, Doom, or Fury from the next 6-star. Those would be sick, dude. You know what the nice thing is? I did notice that you have a lot of unawakened champs. And the nice thing is, yeah, there's a lot of options for, like, getting a really good one awakened. There's also a lot of options for getting some of those OG 2015 champs awakened, unfortunately. But, yeah, it definitely makes the openings more interesting. That your next crystal could be a dupe on one of those. A bunch of those champs don't even need to be awakened, really, though. So, like, Sunspot and, what's it called? Sunspot and, like, Doom, they don't really need to be awakened. But, yeah, would be nice, of course. Good luck, dude. JJ sending over a buck. Thanks, dude, saying, who do you think I should invest my SIGs in, AA or Omega Red? Both is 5 stars, SIG 200, but 6 stars at rank 2. Next up for me is 7.4. I don't really think AA needs the high SIG levels. So I'd recommend Omega Red. Especially if you run suicides. You can make an argument that if you don't run suicides, just the sheer amount of higher frequency of playing AA over Omega Red could maybe justify the SIGs. But Omega Red really needs high SIG level, and AA is like SIG 1 and done. And higher SIG level is a nice bonus, but you really don't need higher than SIG 1. So yeah. Hold on, just a reminder. Hold on. Oh, I'm catching up in the chat today. Apparently, Lags did it today. Yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing it. It's what Kabam allows, but yeah, they should change it. Until it's changed, it's not the player's fault. It's one of those situations. Don't hate the player, hate the game. So yeah. Just a reminder, don't there's no reason to call another person sad for bringing up a topic. So I'm just gonna leave it alone for right now, and we'll just move past it. But yeah, stuff like that, come on, man, it doesn't belong in the chat. It was a good question to ask, a topic that's come up in the past, a topic that, like I said, I already made a video about that exact same thing. All right, Jared Shields sent over to saying, banana milk, guess on life expectancy of MCOC? 10? Longer than 10, dude. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but longer than 10. For sure. We're almost at 10 already. And Kabam is still adding brand new game modes. And they're about to add new systems with, you know, relics and stuff like that. So, no, longer than 10. I think a lot of it rides on the, like, what Kabam does about the whole 6-star to 7-star transition, if there's gonna be one, which I assume there's going to be. They just have to do it in a way that doesn't piss people off, which is like really hard to do because a lot of people don't just want to see 7 stars. There's a reason why Kabam hasn't added 7 stars yet, because if it was up to them, I'm sure they would already have 7 stars in the game and a crystal that gives a 0.01% chance at getting a 7-star, you know? So yeah. Listen, I'm just gonna remove that comment just because it's only gonna keep the chat going. I'll say I disagree with you, and we'll just leave it at that. We'll keep the drama on out of here. But okay, yeah. Anyway, the game's gonna MCOC is gonna go on for a long time. Here's the thing too. Even when the game, like, if there does hit a point where the game is not as actively developed on, I think they're going to keep adding champions at the very least for a while. And maybe they'll just, like, coast on the game modes that already exist. They could do that for ages, man. I could see this game pushing, like, 20 years. Forget 10. You know what I mean? Like, this game's gonna go for a very long time, and and like, just from a purely business standpoint, it has to keep going for a long time. Even if you stop playing, even if I stop playing, even if every single person in here stops playing, this is how Kabam makes their money. Without MCOC, the company doesn't exist. They don't have other largely profitable games. I guess they do have other profitable games. So maybe Kabam does still exist, even if MCOC didn't. Maybe I shouldn't say that the company is completely, like, dissolved or something. But it certainly doesn't exist the same way that, you know, it does today, where they're able to put a bunch of money into that Mirrorverse game that doesn't look very cheap to make, you know? The art team for that game, dude. The art team alone for that game, I'm sure, is costing them a pretty penny to hire all those artists, because I'm not really, like, I'm for sure not gonna play that game. I already know. I don't really care enough to play that game, but I mean, still, we can appreciate the art from it, right? Like, let me see if I could pull up the Mirrorverse stuff again, if you haven't seen it, only because it is another Kabam game. Their site, I could have sworn there was something here, but damn it, dude. Okay, yeah, here we go. You can see a little bit better here. There was something else. I think it was on Twitter, maybe, that showed off a little bit more. It showed off, I think, Belle or something. Dude, I'm so bad with the Marvel characters. Is there anything else on the site? No. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, take my word for it. Maybe that website doesn't show off all the art stuff, but regardless, they're you know, they got a lot of money from MCOC that expanded their studio and stuff like that. And without all that MCOC money, yeah, they need to keep developing this game, is all I'm getting at. Dude, Godfather said it over 50. Thank you, man. Saying, but I'll always be the big D. Is there a part 1 of this message? No, there's not. This is just it. But I'll always be the big D. Dude, Godfather, thank you very much, man. The D is yours. Thank you, dude. Good night, BG and everyone else. All right, John, have a good one. On the bother, said an overbuck, saying, Brian, this Ultron is tearing my insanity apart. Left him at 3%. I'm running out of refills. Dang, dude. Just want him to crumple. Please send help. Mental help, preferably. Ooh, man. If I had any sort of mental fortitude, I would, help you. But, I'm afraid I lost my sanity a long time ago. Under mother, dang dude, staying strong with it though. I'm gonna hop in the side quest a little bit here, and just kind of cruise through some of these other difficulties, because I realize, yeah, my energy is capped out, and I need to use some of that. But under mother, good luck, dude. Godfather, thank you again, man. Seriously, that was super generous of you. Just come by. Just dude, this is like giving off last Zarnian vibes here, where you just like show up, don't even say anything else, just like, oh, here's $50, dude. Super generous. Godfather, thank you, man. Thank you very much. If there was, I don't think there was a part 1 to that, but if there was, and somehow YouTube ate it, let me know. Only because of the butt that I saw there. But thank you, dude. Would you throw a generic awakening gem on 6-star Hyperion? Yes. I am torn between him and my AA. Well, yeah, that is a tough decision. But yes, I would give a generic to Hyperion. He doesn't really need Sig levels either, so you know, Sig 1 and done. Both of those champs, Sig 1 and dones. What's even in this difficult? Oh, wow, dude. I think this is my first 6-star shards from this side quest. And it happened in not the highest difficulty. That's cool. Hell yeah, man. Sick. That's awesome. No first part, but you know the ask is coming. Oh, dang, dude. I forgot. I forgot. There's gonna be a time. Dude, well, thank you again, man. Thank you very much. I use my 5-star Falcon more than my 6-star rank 3 duped Hercules to get you an idea. Well, what part is this? The fact that he can eat Korg thing and evade champs just legendary. At Black Wolf, I guess. Let's see here. I can't even find the original question. Seems like you guys have been talking back and forth a little bit, which is cool to see, man. Always appreciate other people helping out. Always good to see. Watch out, just double duped my 6-star Rhino. Oh, Kieran. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yikes. I wonder if Rhino is good for Battlegrounds, though, man. I feel like he could be. Especially, you know, on maybe if there's like a stun immunity variant or something like that. I mean, you could block and bait out heavies and stuff still, of course, but the whole charging, going unstoppable and unblockable thing. I feel like there might be a time where Rhino is actually good for BGs. Still, yeah, probably don't want that double dupe. I wouldn't be psyched. Can't be your first 6-star shards as you've done this path before? Oh crap, I didn't even realize. Did I get 6-star shards last time doing this? Maybe I didn't, I didn't even realize. Huh. Interesting. BG Black Wolf and I were talking about 6 stones. Okay, gotcha. Yes, quite a long conversation. Well, that's cool, man. I feel like it's too late for me to catch up. But don't let me stop you guys. Stop ignoring all my messages, bald man, thinking it is a joke, even though it is a damn joke. Wait, so stop ignoring your messages, thinking it's a joke, which it is. Hey, it wasn't ignoring your messages either way, but... DG, today, Tropicana announced they will release a cereal that you can eat with OJ. Thoughts? I'll believe it when I see it. I can't even imagine. Honestly, a genius idea. I feel like that's a really smart idea if they can pull it off. Because, yeah, how do you sell more orange juice? I mean, yeah. Basically cutting in on the milk market, dude. Dude, maybe it's just because the Godfather is in here, but for some reason I'm thinking there's like a milk mafia now, where like they hear this and they're just like, Tropicana coming in our turf. I should really not try to do impressions. That was awful. But dude, I'll believe when I see it. I cannot imagine a cereal tasting good with orange juice. Like I don't. Oh man, I kind of want to try it, whatever they come out with, but I still just can't really imagine it ever tasting good. I feel like if it was good, it would have been done before. But perhaps not. I'll allow this father of gods prevail today. Scoff. Beside, just throwing some shade. Just a touch of shade. Hashtag beside for bot. Hashtag ain't a blue. Hashtag beside for prez. Yo, B Jizzle just lurking down, or lurking doing whale / mod things. Plotting, sir, plotting. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Enjoy your plotting. Just awaken my 6-star thing. Is he good? Yeah, thing's great, man. Absolutely. That's a great dupe to get. He's kind of known to be more of a defensive champion, even though like plenty of people have used him offensively and will continue to use him offensively. I think he's just known to be a defender a little bit more on account of him being like not as fast as some of like the really high DPS champs. He's not going to be, you know, replacing Hercules for anybody really. But yeah, there's plenty of situations where I've used Thing offensively where like I needed to go unstoppable or just needed to be immune to nullify. He's actually immune to buffet and some other nodes that work similarly. He's a great champ. What's up, dog? Hey, what up, lags? How you doing, man? It's called Tropicana Crunch. Is it seriously? Releasing on May 4th, which is apparently National Orange Juice Day. Okay, I'm looking this up now, dude. What? Tropicana Crunch. There's a website, tropicanacrunch.com. The first cereal made for OJ and maybe the last. Wow. I think they're already saying it's gonna suck. Why did they put this line here, man? And maybe the last? Why did they do this? They just shot themselves in the foot. Prepare your mind and cereal bowl for an unforgettable breakfast experience because you're gonna be the toilet breaker after this, dude. Wow, why? I'm so mad that they put this here. This totally puts me off from wanting to try the cereal. I no longer care to try it. It doesn't look that good to begin with. Yeah, you know, it really doesn't look that good. Paper sipping straw inside? It just comes with a straw included? That's kind of cool, I guess. Honey almond cereal. Cereal made for OJ. Something about this box screams it was made in like a high school graphics art class. You know, like it's not bad, so it wouldn't have been like a... It's like, you know, you need higher proficiency than like a 5th grader to make something looks this good, but at the same time it doesn't look great. It's kind of simple. Okay, my mind is blown though still. That's crazy. All right, Messiah 705. Messiah, thank you, dude. Saying just a subtle reminder, I shall pick one of your precious pretties soon. The Cav crystals, okay. Evil laughter. Hashtag you complete me. Hashtag raised pinky. Hashtag rubs egg. Hey, I'll give you a reminder too, Messiah. No eggs will be harmed in the birthdaying of a Messiah. I don't know how to word that, but I ain't touching those eggs, and neither are you. Ain't nobody touching these eggs. But dude, I can't, oh my god, I can't even believe that cereal. I'm still blown away. Messiah, dude, thank you for the 5 though. Can't wait to face you in Battlegrounds again. Lags, dude. I wonder when they're gonna come out with the friendly match mode. Because until that happens, like, there's no chance. Our ratings are too far apart. I have 4 tier 5 science, and I need to rank 3 a science champ. My problem is my only options are Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham, and Cap IW unduped. Hold on. 4 tier 5 science. Need to rank 3 a science champ. Problem is only options Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham, Cap IW unduped. Okay. Yeah, all those options are, like, viable, but yeah, I kind of understand what you mean. Spider-Ham would probably be the champ that I would pick out of that bunch. But I would be slightly reluctant to do it as well. But I mean, I think it's good to have a Spider-Ham. I think he's useful for... Spider-Ham's the type of champ that's useful kind of everywhere, but he's never like my go-to. But I would totally put that champ in a Battlegrounds deck for pretty much any variation that we've seen so far of the Battlegrounds. He's been pretty good for all of them. Hey, I had my birthday. I want to pick one of your crystals. Hey, burn in hell. Sorry, I couldn't put it any nicer than that. Listen, Messiah called it first, which means that's his thing. That's like the speed up D thing, where there's only one speed up D. There's only one person that gets to pick a Cav crystal. That's it. Are you worried about Eternity of Pain and Paragon stuff? I wouldn't say worried is the... I'm not really worried. It's annoying. The fights, to be totally honest, I cannot imagine the fights being that difficult. I feel like they're overhyping it because, yeah, I'm sure it is going to be challenging to a point, and it's good that they're, like, you know, talking it up and stuff. But at the same time, the Summer of Pain fights, they were hard, but they weren't that hard. The final challenge was pretty difficult to figure out, like, which paths were best and stuff like that, while dealing with the Grandmaster and stuff like that. But yeah, it is annoying that Paragon, if you're not Paragon, you're not going to have all of these additional solo objectives. I'm still not a fan of that. I'm not going to be Paragon, but I don't necessarily care as much for myself. It's more for those players that, like, the one I mentioned in my review video of it, where the guy did everything. He's 100% completed every single thing possible in game. He's just not in a high level alliance. So he's not Paragon, and he's not gonna have access to that stuff. That just feels wrong to me. But whatever. It's not gonna change anything. Dear God, I'm glad I didn't ask for anything from you on my birthday. Burn it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. His thing is talking in hashtags and trying to be a mod. Well, that's true, but you could have more than one thing. You gotta get Paragon by July 4th, though, or I feel you could miss out on a Paragon unit offer. Oh, for sure. Yeah. There's for sure gonna be Paragon offers on July 4th. 100%. For what did BG use his temporal lockpicks? I didn't use them yet. I haven't used I've saved 4 in the 3rd quest. 4 entries, and that's probably what I'll use them on. But I gotta think about it more. I want to wait for the final week to be here, so. Wouldn't there need to be a massive oxygen supply to keep Hellfire burning? Lava would make more sense. What? What did I miss? What up, Quickshot? What happens with those of us who have completed Act 7 and didn't buy the offer? Well, the offer's coming back. I don't know if that's what you mean, though. Maybe you just mean, like, you have no way of buying the offer, and that is a little bit of a bummer. Yeah. Baldy, today a man knocked at my door and asked for a small donation towards the local swimming pool. Okay, don't know where this is going, but right off the bat, I've never heard anyone go door to door to ask for a donation to the local swimming pool. So I gave him a glass of water. Okay. I don't know what to say. If I had a glass of water, I would launch it directly in your face. Schleerum. Awful joke. Terrible. Boo, dude. Just go. Take your laps. You have the choice. Land laps or pool laps. You're gonna need more than a glass of water if you're taking the pool laps, though. Should I buy another lockpick? I don't think so. To get another 6-star crystal, or should I save the units and wish to get this path one more time? I would save the units. You know, I'm sure it's tempting to get another 6-star right away, but you'll get shards some other way. You could spend the units on other things. That's my advice, at least. I understand, though. Sometimes, hey, we're all a little bit impatient. And, you know, sometimes you just feel like doing it just because of that impatience. It's not the worst thing ever, but my advice is to save those units for something else. you and a friend should do a race to Paragon. I don't know how that would work out. Most of my friends will be Paragon. Can we start timing out jokes? Ah, Taylor Bost. You know, I'm all for it, except I feel like most of the chat would be timed out, so we probably can't do that. Unfortunately. I kind of hate fighting this Aegon, just because I want to launch that special one after my second 5-hit combo. And this node prevents it. What a jerk. Rather take the lap than a glass of water to my face. Fair. 1 tech awakening gem, 3 science, 2 skill. Oh. What? Think you guys are talking? Yeah, I see. Still gonna sit back out of that conversation. It's too far back for me. I had a 6-star Mystic Awakening gem and got impatient, so used it on Ghost Rider. Was that a waste? I wouldn't call it a waste. Wait a minute. Oh, actually, hold on, dude. They claim these before before I can't get any more. Hold on a sec. Did that just say I only completed 1 quest on Epic? No, okay. All right. Okay. That really messed me up there for a second, man, because I was like, I just did that quest a few times. Okay, it was just the second part that is now showing 1. Okay. What's the leeway on this? So 26, and in total you get 28 entries. Okay, not a ton of wiggle room, but should be fine. I don't foresee myself exiting these quests at any time, really. Yeah, okay. Haven't done any epic on this difficulty. Let's do this. BG, tweet please your most hated champ. Oh no. Stealth Spidey? Rico Ruck. Let me see. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? You know, I saw the red, and I was like, it is Stealth Spidey. No! How is... Oh my god. I'm getting furious. Just because I said his damage, I thought was a 4.5 instead of a 5. Suddenly this is my most hated champ, really? Well, dude, congrats on your rank 4. That is a beast of a rank 4. Congrats. BG, we all know you hate most of the skill class. This is kind of somewhat true. Hey man, I hate the skill class a lot less these days after all the buffs they got. There's still some skill champs that, yeah, I'm really not into, but it's less of like a hate for the skill class nowadays and more of like a not the most interesting class. You know, Mystic, it's got to be the most interesting class for me, followed by probably Mutant. All right, what's on this map? Do we have anything good? We do have some 6-star shards. 2 different spawns of the 6-star shards. Wasn't there like no 6-star shards on the legendary difficulty for this one? Or am I thinking of a different map? Well, let's hope for some 6-star shards, man. Shh, hold on. What are the... So, rare... Okay, that's what I thought, but it was just weird that they were on the map that way. Come on. 6? Nope, not even that direction at all. I'm gonna take some 5-star shards. Dude, these are really easy 5-star shards to get, at least. Like, this is totally worth doing. Alright. RPG, I know that you don't need it anymore, but I can give you my 6-star Silver Surfer. I'll take it. You're right. I have Surfer now, but hey, I could use the Silver Stars on the Silver Surfer. I still wouldn't rank him, but... Only 5 stars are Mordo, Ant-Man, America Chavez, MODOK, and Psylocke, and Guillotine. Are these any good champs? Tell me. Hussein, I gotta be honest. A lot of those I would not describe as the most powerful. I would say Guillotine is probably your best bet to rank up. Not bad for like the champs that you have. She's got a regen ability that just like 3% of all damage that she deals, you can heal off of. So, could be pretty good for like a main questing champion. I don't think Guillotine is as strong as some of like the absolute top mystics like Doom here. So just be aware that like at some point you might, you know, stop ranking up Guillotine, but she's good to get, you know, a rank or 2 in and use the champ for a while to help you get more champs. EG just lost his life model decoy. That's true, dude. I'm honestly jealous. I wish I had a life model decoy, you know? Stand in line at the DMV. I guess that's it. That's a shame that if I had a life model decoy, that's the most interesting thing I could think of, is that I wouldn't have to stand in line at the DMV anymore. Bro, I have Dr. Doom, Domino, Warlock, I-Bomb, Herc as 4 stars. Why would I use those 5 stars? Okay, that's a pretty fair point. Yeah, if you already have those very strong champs as 4 stars, unfortunately, yeah, your 4 stars are going to be stronger than those 5 stars for now. For the most part. I think tech is the worst class. Yeah, I agree with that, I think. Tech is my least favorite, at least. Best, worst, you know, that's all debatable. But my least favorite, that is not debatable. It's the tech class. It is the tech class. Can you check Twitter, please? Assassin. Let me go to the Twitterverse. Let's see. Any recommendations on who to rank to for the start of Act 7? No. I can tell you right now. My advice for Act 7 is just to hop in a quest. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I seriously mean no. Only because I've given this advice before. My general approach is once you're in deep Act 6 and Act 7 is to rank reactively on what you see in the quest. So hop in the first quest and, you know, see who the bosses are and stuff. If you don't have a good option for that boss, that's when you rank up a champ. That's my advice. So no, I don't really have any recommendations. I know that, you know, Karate Mike used like Mole Man a lot and stuff. There's you could make justifications around a bunch of these champs, but I'd rather not even get into that and just say start Act 7. If you're in Act 7, you can handle Act 7 because a lot of people say Act 7 is easier or just more enjoyable than Act 6. So I'm sure you'll be able to handle it. But then when you come across something that you can't handle, you don't have the champion for, that's when you make the rank up. Aldo with the 22 months saying Twitter, please. Okay, Aldo. Dude, thank you for the 22 months, by the way. And let me see what we got here. 40th rank 3 champ. Dang, dude, 40th. And what a beast of a rank 3 it is. Sick, man, sick. Definitely could use a few more sig stones, but still, what a beast. Hell yeah, man. Congrats. I'd love to have King Groot awakened and at rank 3 myself. We love it. Congrats, man. All right, let's continue that same epic. We got more energy to burn. BG Discord? I don't really use Discord like that. Twitter is like the one area that I use, which I gotta be out. Like, I don't check Twitter all day. There are definitely times I pop into Twitter throughout the day, depending on the day. But that's like Twitter and live streams. If you want to talk to me, those are the 2 ways. I don't really use I use Discord a bit, but not for very specific things. Kurz with the 20 months. Kurz, thank you, dude. Saying ABG, been feeling sick. So I went $, got tested. Oh no. Guess what? Positive. Oh no. Dang, dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into what. Oh, jeez, dude. Really? Not even talking about the Rona. Talking about, I guess I'll read the rest of the message. I don't know. I'm trying to think if it's family friendly or whatever, but you know what? Hey, they play those commercials on TV. So you're gonna have to look into what herpes is. Anyways, thanks. Our thoughts? Love you. I have no thoughts. Thanks for the 20 months, Kurz. You're an odd one. That's all. That's my thoughts right there. Thanks for the 20 months. You sick bastard. Tough break. Tough break. How many 6-star shards are you up to now, Mr. Bald? You still saving all crystals up? Yeah. I don't know. Probably like 80,000-ish 6-star shards. Something like that. Trolling BG is my favorite. I'm so happy. Oh man. Kitty and Sassy bobbleheads got me rolling. Dude, did I fight Sassy in here with the big head? I don't know if I fought Sassy yet. Maybe I did previously, or did I do it tonight and just wasn't paying attention? That's entirely possible, but now I'm sad. I want to see that. I'm only on Epic right now, so like the fights really aren't too hard, so I'm just barely paying attention. Oh, Sassy is this week? Okay, gotcha. You know what's worse? I have this friend, and he pulled Penny Parker as first 6-star. That's a really good first 6-star to get. Best way to troll BG, start a joke without seeming a joke at first. Yes, I totally agree. This is bad advice. Best way to troll is to not at all. I don't know why I even said that. As if that's gonna prevent trolling. Hey guys, don't troll. Meanwhile, I'm on the internet. Sassy is okay, yeah. Well, I'm pumped to see Sassy when I go to the final quest. I kind of want to save that quest for like the next time I do a stream where I'm just going through this stuff. I just want to dump my energy in here. So I figured I would do that. I think I'm gonna have to start doing that the next streams. I really should just dump them on the lower difficulties. Imagine MODOK with the big head. I can imagine it. I imagine I can pull up his can pull him up. Jesus, I can't talk. I can pull him up in game right now and see his big head. But no, I know what you mean. It would be ridiculous if they like expanded it even further. It would be nutty. She kind of looks like APOC. I could see it. Thank you. It's a nice thing to say. APOC's powerful as hell. Yeah, we're muscularly. I guess we have the same body type. Sure. Thadex sent over to saying tweet. Okay. What we got here? Let's see. Thoughts? Need to beat Sinister and Champion to get Thronebreaker. Just Sinister and Champion? Because you got to beat the Grandmaster. Maybe I'm missing something. All right, work has been crazy and hold me back. Anyone worthy here? Let's see. Wait. Just for like general rank ups, or are you talking about for rank 3 rank up? Is this Penny Parker? This Penny Parker is probably rank 3, right? Just lower PI because not awakened or something. But yeah, so I mean, my advice is generally the same thing I said to the last person. When it comes to like deeper Act 6 and Act 7, my advice is to rank reactively. Like hop in the quest, see if you have a counter for the boss, because yeah, bosses like Sinister will require a more specific counter. Same thing for the champion. So you don't necessarily want to just rank a champ because they're good. You want to rank a champ that you actually need to get you through that quest. So yeah, I mean, you have some good champs, but I don't necessarily recommend ranking them immediately. Plus, it kind of depends on your 5 stars as well. So like Venom here, if you already have a 5-star Venom ranked up that's awakened maybe, then he's not worth ranking. But if you don't have a 5-star Venom, then Venom is worth ranking. And everybody should have a Venom in their roster ranked up of some sort. Venom Pools, another good one if you need to do back issues before continuing on in 6.2, because I usually recommend that. Do back issues before starting 6.2 even. But yeah, additional rank ups on Torch, Domino, Stark Spidey. All these are good. But yeah, I'd recommend ranking up reactively. Also, do not ignore your 5 stars, because to be honest, I'm not seeing a ton of really strong rank ups here in your 6 stars. I'm seeing some that, like, they're fine, like this Venom, like I said, but again, the 5-star version is going to be more powerful. 5-star Void is going to be more powerful than your Unawakened one. You know, like a 5-star Awakened Red Hulk would be faster to get his ramp going. Maybe that's not the best example, but still, like a 5-star Awakened Sentinel, all these champs, the Awakened version, 5-star Stark Spidey, his Awakened ability is super powerful, to where like a 6-star Unawakened is not going to be as strong. So yeah, hold on, there's a comment to this. Is there more? 5-star roster, not so crazy, but have immune and tech gems. Okay, I wish I saw that before talking about the 5 stars. It saved a bunch of time. Okay, so yeah, you do have the Venom here. You do have a Stark Spidey here, so I would use the 5-star Stark Spidey over your 6-star. Straight up, he's going to do more damage until he's below 50% health. APOC. APOC and AA. Even though I say rank reactively, these are 2 champs that, like, they're just insane to have in your roster in general. So if you're looking for some champs to rank up, I'd recommend taking a good, long, hard look at those 2. And then other ones, be more reactive with, like, Hype and King Groot and whatever else. But those mutants, I would say, invest. Okay, let's continue on. Brian is Kingpin, guys. Thank you. Kingpin is dressed so nicely. Hey Brian, would you awaken Void or Cap W? Void between those 2. I think Void is stronger overall champ. Yeah. Like, they're both good, and it depends on what exactly your intent is with those champs as to who's going to be better for you. But I think in more situations, Void is the champ to go with. How many rank 4 you have, BG? 6-star rank 4? 0. I have none. What is the edge of stupidity? It's when 2 bold guys are fighting over a comb. Okay. I don't know if part of the joke is that you spelled bald wrong and it was a joke about stupidity. I have a feeling that wasn't intentional. So rip to that joke. But still take the lap. Still boo. We got the gist of it. We got the point. It was still just as bad. What are the top 5 counters for 6.2 champion? Top 5? I don't know top 5, but I would say in general Mystic champions counter him the best because they have the easiest access to nullify. There are some exceptions, of course, like She-Hulk is insane for the fight and some others. But in general, the strong Mystic champs really work well there. And then high block proficiency for like the final 10%. If you don't solo the fight with a Mystic champ, then having someone like Cap IW for the final 10%, I think is really strong. Where you just block and then dex the final hit. So yeah, I would say, like, I use Sim Supreme for all my fights, but I would probably say Sorcerer Supreme is even stronger than Sim Supreme. I don't know, because I never went back to test it after I got my Sorcerer Supreme. But I would imagine so. But a lot of Mystics are great for it. Does Cat Marvel movie need to be awakened for rank 2? Technically, no, she doesn't, but I would also say take a look at your 5-star champs. Your 5 stars are probably going to be stronger than a 6-star unawakened Cap Marvel movie. There's probably a lot more options in your 5-star roster that will be more powerful. Of all these champs, 5-star rank 5 awakened, Colossus, AA, Red Mags, Omega Red, Professor X. Can/should any of those champions be replaced with APOC? So, you should always be replacing your champions depending on the quest. If I'm understanding you correctly here. Or are you just because are you saying that would be your team? That would be your mutant team? Because yeah, you should always be replacing your champs as needed depending on the quest. APOC's insane. I would say APOC might be the strongest mutant in the entire game. I don't know. I don't really want to sit here and go through all the mutants and compare them because it doesn't really matter. Who's the strongest, who's not the strongest. What matters is you use the right champion for the job. I think I just got 6-star shards there too, right? Kind of glossed over it, but that was nice. What matters is you use the right champions for the job. So, yeah. But all that said, APOC, he's in the running for Kitty exists. Okay, that's true. Kitty does exist. But still, APOC is he's in the running. He's worth ranking up. You would use APOC in certain situations that you would not use those other champs in. APOC very much so worth ranking up. That said, if you are a little bit light on the resource, you don't have to use the resources just because you got them. If you already have all those ranked up as 5 stars, you could wait to potentially pull APOC as a 6-star, or just hold your resources until you come across a situation where you're like, dang, it'd be really nice to have an APOC ranked up for this. You know? Bushido Brown, sending over a pound. Bushido Brown, thank you, dude. Where are you at? Oh no, this is gonna be a joke, isn't it? What did one eye say to the other? Just between you and me, something smells. Okay. Bushido Brown is, of course, talking about the nose. Two eyes. Bushido Brown. I mean, what can I even say? Because you told me how to stop these jokes. I have to do a day stream. So at this point, is it on me that we're hearing these terrible jokes from you? Maybe it is. Maybe I have to take some responsibility. No, I don't. Take a lap, dude. Boo. Come on, man. Boo. Dysentery Joe. Hey, Dysentery Joe sent over a buck. What's up, dude? Saying, I'm at a new poker room. Late night fun in these D-Gen hours. Howdy all. Long time. Hey, Dysentery Joe. Good luck, dude. Enjoy your poker rings. Good luck, man. That was actually decent. That was funny, BG. Oh, guys, don't encourage it. Oh, man, so many people laughing. Don't encourage it, guys. Did you see my tweet earlier? I don't think I did. What was your tweet? how much earlier. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, whoops. Hold on. What is this? I set this one up for playback today. What is going on? Are you driving? are you hitting some turbulence? Are you on a plane right now? Are you hitting turbulence? What is the camera work here? Is there any other audio besides the stream audio here? Where I'm gonna get a copyright strike if I listen to this? Thanks for explaining the joke, BG. I totally get it now. No problem. Just stream audio. Okay. Well, let's see. Dang. Ha ha. This is not a bacon tree. This is a hamster. Dang. Wow. This is what happens when you hear your own joke read out. Dang. So proud of yourself. Okay. Well, on that note, I'm gonna call it a night here, guys. It was fun up until dysentery. Dude, I almost dysentery Joe. I'm sorry. I was gonna say, I was trying to say it was fun up until we heard that joke from Rashida Brown. But I almost said your name. I'm sorry. Oh man. All right. Anyway, it's time to call it a night here, guys. I know it's slightly early-ish since I came here so late, but I have to go. I have to go somewhere tonight. I don't really feel like it, to be honest. I don't really feel like, you know, I don't leave the house often, or the apartment or whatever. I don't leave home often. Some days I do like it. So other days, you know, I really don't feel like it. So I actually don't feel like leaving right now, but I am going to. All right. Before I go, though, shout out to the Godfather for being tonight's biggest D. Godfather, thank you very much. You have to go outside? Yeah, I do. Godfather, thank you. Thank you, everyone else, as well. Appreciate you all. And when did the Joker start playing MCOC? Wow, that's actually true. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. Night, everybody.